Welcome to Business Live. I'm Mark Croskery. In BL tonight, first up, we got investment company here, QWI Investments, some trading in their shares, a continued trend here pretty much for all of 2020. That's a purchase here by a connected party, purchasing just over 250,000 units, 251,502 shares to be exact, during the period September 15th to September 18th, 2020. Next up, gigantic company here. Record offers on the exchange. Lead broker being NCB Capital Markets. So TransJamaican Highway considering a dividend by the board of directors. The meeting is scheduled for end of September, September 30th, 2020. The board is going to get together and consider the declaration of a dividend payment. Now, battery company, Tropical Battery, as we covered in Business Live, 81% of their revenues coming from the battery business. Legacy company, well-known company. We call it on Business Live. The IPO opened, closed the same day, as the lead broker says here. As well, NCB Cap Markets is that it's our early closure, highly successful offer. The offer has been oversubscribed. We haven't got the basis of allotment or the final numbers yet, but the total raise was 325 million Jamaican dollars. Now, Derrimon trading, looking forward to seeing, what happens with their APO, additional public offer, as we get more information there. But considering a dividend, great to see in these times when the stock market's a bit sideways. You want to, get cash flow. You want to get dividends. That's always a good thing, even if you're in a growth company or a company that's making deals, doing mergers and acquisitions. So the directors, they're scheduled to meet early October, October 2nd, 2020, to consider the recommendation of an interim dividend. Last up, huge news here by the biggest company, NCB Financial Group, and they make it very clear it's an advisory regarding a transaction by their subsidiary, that's NCB Bank Jamaica. So they do a great job of distinguishing the difference between the group company and their subsidiary, that's the bank, because in yesteryears everybody knew the bank or the subsidiary was the main company. So you got the financial group now, and then you have the bank folks. So the press release goes into that NCB Bank has raised or is expected to raise, but for us at Business Live, NCB always comes through. We've seen that over the past decade, 15 years. So we're talking about $175 million US by way of securitization. We've seen things like this before over the years by NCB of the diversified payment rights transaction. And they go on to say it's going to be rated by Fitch, well-known firm. You can either use Fitch or S&P or both, and it's expected to close by September 30th, just a few days from now, and it's arranged by Westwood Capital LLC. So if it's just a few days from now, it's expected to close. We're going to see on Business Live probably a foregone conclusion, advisor to the market, great deal by NCB, lots of cash, 175 million US. That's a huge number. I'm Mark Croskery, this is Business Live.